as we get ready to close out, roll call. If you're on tour right now, but you're only allowed to bring 3 or 4 CDs of people in Texas, who are you checking out right now? Who would we need to really check out if we want to get a better understanding of Houston in particular?
Man, to me, I would have to say I'm gonna count UGK as one.
Okay.
Just UGK, Pimp C, and Bun B. I know they're 2 different people, but if you get some UGK, that's Texas right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's timeless music. You know what I'm saying? Not just music that just comes and goes, and it's like a little trend. It's like live instrumentation, man. Talking about the streets, talking about, man, it's just so authentic and real to what the Texas culture is. So definitely some UGK. Honestly, one of my favorite rappers out of Houston is Slim Thug. To me, he makes like his last album, Boss of All Bosses, to me that's what a dope Texas album is supposed to sound like. Like the beats are banging, it's good enough for your trunk, it's good enough for the clubs, it's raw, it's gangsta, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the music that I make, but I feel like his lane, he's killing it in that lane. And one thing about Slim is he's not always trying to be the biggest, commercial pop act. He's doing him to the fullest, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? He's got that rebelliousness in him, rawness, and it's dope.
And also a good community guy. Does a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, he does a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, other than that, he's everywhere. Like Slim Thug is everywhere. Like I think they gave him perfect attendance at the club or something like that. He's like always out. He's always everywhere. Like he is the epitome of like what a rapper's life. So I say UGK, and I said Slim Thug, and the last person I would say Zero. Definitely Zero. I have to give it to Zero because Zero is an artist that's kind of like underestimated. A lot of people don't really know who he is, but he's one of the dopest when it comes to putting street melodies on top of raw beats. And I think he represents Texas. And then he's a dope lyricist, really dope lyricist. And then he kind of has all the stuff that with his life that kind of just, the extra stuff that people always be like, man, he's in jail again and he's getting in a fight again. But I think all that kind of adds to his story. And every time he goes through something, he comes back and puts it on the music. And that's why he has a connection with so many fans. So.
And, that close out because you are a tech guy. And we're sitting here looking at your computer.
Yeah.
If I look on your computer, what gadgets are you really checking for right now so we can get on the gadget train with Chamillionaire?
Man, I know a lot of people are getting up on all this new stuff, man, but I really don't be chasing all that new stuff like that. I kind of think it's like a fluke, man. Like they'll come out with a new phone and then they'll come out with another version, like, 2 months later, and everybody goes and gets that, and they come out with a new color, and everybody, I don't get fooled by all that type of stuff, man. Like I got the iPhone. I mess with that. I can't leave home without it. If I leave and I'm on my way to the show and I left my iPhone at the room, I'm going back to the room to get my iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about the iPhone. I got my Mac. You know what I'm saying? And, other than that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? The microphone, maybe, we got a microphone on the bus and, some Pro Tools. But other than that, all the other gadgets and all the other phones that everybody's chasing, and now they're coming out with the new iPad. You know what I'm saying? I keep up with it. I try to be updated.
Are you checking for the iPad right now?
I mean, I'm gonna let everybody else check it first, man. I don't have to be one of the people that's in the line the first day waiting on it. Like, I don't have to have it first. Like, I think people are just so impressed, like, to show off and say that they got it first. I don't gotta be that dude, you know what I'm saying? I wanna make sure I want it first and then I get it. Because as of now, right now, I don't see the difference in it. I don't see why it's so important to have that if I've got an iPhone and I've got a